more, show a bit more energetic version of yourself.
Sure,
Guys.
I can do that.
Release the beast.
各位同学，你们好。接下来的主题是 a person you would like to travel with. A person I would like to travel with. When the examiners ask you this question, you should think about a few things. First of all, who the person is. Now that's pretty obvious. That's the main thing you're going to say. You should also give them more information. For example, how do you know each other? You should also tell the examiners if you have traveled with this person before and explain why this person would be good company. These are the main elements you want to put in your answer. Now let me give you a sample answer right now, something that I would say if I was asked this question. A person I would like to travel with. There is somebody very important to me who I love very much, but unfortunately with who I have never traveled before, and that's my younger brother. My younger brother Francis. I love him more than anything else in the world. And unfortunately, mainly because we live on two separate continents, I have not yet had the opportunity to travel with him. But you know, because he and I share the same interests and the same passions and hobbies, I know it would probably be the most fun experience in my life. So for these reasons, the person I would like to travel the most with would be my younger brother. Now, after we've answered this question, as you know, there are some follow-up questions to perhaps get more information from you and listen to you a bit more. Here's one question they might ask you. What can people learn from visiting other places? How do we answer this question? Well, we can use our own experience or that of people around us. That will give us more inspiration for the answers. We give them a full and complete answer. For example, what can people learn from visiting other places? Well, another country means another language, means another culture. It also means an entirely new way of living your life when you're there. So for me, this new lifestyle is something I want to learn from. If I go to Thailand, I want to learn how people live there. It's not just about seeing what they do, it's about trying to live it on my own. Now, here's another question they might ask you. Do you think a holiday is worth spending money on? Do you think a holiday is worth spending money on? If I was asked this question, I would probably consider my own experiences. I'm sure everyone here and everyone listening has had this opportunity. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Do number two. Oh.
I already switch it off. And I don't mean your thing is bad.
No. That means stop, get out of here.
Sorry.
I'll do the scissors for Albert. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Scissors for Al. Oh, I think you just turned it back on. Huh? Okay, it's good now. It's good. Okay, scissors for Albert. Okay. Now here's another question you might be asked. Do you think a holiday is worth spending money on? Now, I'm sure everyone here, everyone listening, everyone watching has had an experience like this before where you traveled on a holiday. Now, you can think about perhaps some good or bad things that came out of this trip. You could answer something like this. Do I think a holiday is worth spending money on? For me, I live very far from my parents. I see them perhaps once or maybe twice a year. So the time we spend together is very important and we want to make it as meaningful as possible. Therefore, for me, traveling and going out on a holiday is very important and certainly worth the money we're spending. We want to have a great experience together and create memories that will stay in our minds forever, so that when I'm back home and I cannot see my parents, I can remember these wonderful moments I spent with them. Here's another question you might be asked. Number 3, what effects has tourism had on your country? Now think about your country, think about all the people coming to your country. What has that done to you, the people around you, and your country in general? The first thing you can think of is, well, money. When people come to your country, they spend their money. So it's money that comes from outside and comes inside. It creates job and helps the country develop. That's what happens to a lot of countries. So you could answer something a little bit like this. What effects has tourism had on my country? Well, in my country, we get tourists from all over the world. From Asia, from North America, from Europe, from Africa. Everyone wants to visit my country. And of course, when they come over, they also spend money, which helps us create jobs. We need to have hotels for them. We need transportation for them. We need tour guides. We need translators. This is a great amount of money that comes into our country, into our economy to create jobs. Therefore, the effect that tourism has had on my country is very positive. And now let me give you one last question. Would you ever consider traveling alone? Now this is a good question. You can think once again about your own experiences. Have you traveled alone before? Did you like it? Or did you hate it? Or would you rather travel with other people? You can answer something like this. Would I ever consider traveling alone? Well, based on my own experience, traveling alone can be fun as long as I have a very strict plan. So if I went to a place that I knew very well and I went to specific places that I want to go to, I would probably consider traveling alone. That way I can follow my own plan. However, if I'm just going to a beach or going somewhere to relax and enjoy the sun, then I'd rather be with a lot of friends together. All right, guys, this is enough for today's topic. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.
Cut. Perfect. It's good.
This is a little closer to what I'm used to doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it shows, but
Say again? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to speak Chinese or anything, right?
well, it's yeah, exactly. So there's
Okay.
I don't which I would be fine, but I need time to prepare for it in advance, if you know what I mean. It's harder on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah. This one about the same. but
Okay.
Except that when you ask the question, give one sentence of Chinese translation
Okay.
so that people know a little bit about what you might be saying.
Okay. This one is a trip that didn't go. Yeah. Okay.
That noise just to show that I'm still not used to using my phone. I'm trying to.
It's a learning process. It's hard. I have problems with my phone all the time too. There's a lot of buttons I'm still not sure how to use. Like there's flashes sometimes. It says I have to update something, but I don't know how to update.
For example, they suddenly give me this little funny clock that I was trying to switch it back to the clock that I understand, and then they were trying to give me this, and then I was trying to switch it, and then like maybe I'm dumb or whatever.
Wait, so if you press on this one,
Yeah.
why is it like? Oh, I see.
Oh,
Because of the two. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great.
When I look for something at home and I can't find it, now I don't because I'm not home.
So-
But when I'd be with my parents and I'd ask my mom and say, "Mom, I can't find this," she would joke. She'd say, "Are you looking for it with boys' eyes or girls' eyes?" Meaning girls can find things better than guys, right? I'd be like, "Boys' eyes." She's like, "Oh, you have to think like a girl. That's how you'll find it."